Welcome everyone to Ye Olde Table as Crit Eating Grin plays Curse of Strahd, a 5th edition D&D campaign from Wizards of the Coast. Joining me at the table are the players who will cast their die in their quest to save the land of Barovia. Or will they? To my left, we have...
My name is Megan. I'm playing an Aasimar Ranger. And I'm still rocking one level of exhaustion.
My name's Ellie. I'm playing Niley, and that's Celeste.
Name. Sure.
And I knew that, and I also knew that she was probably a vampire, so I win.
I'm Corey. I'm playing Rhodes, the male human cleric of Twilight. And no, he discovered she's a vampire first.
Shots fired. I'm Maria, and I'm playing Theolova, the Simic hybrid peace cleric, and that's it.
And I'm Eric, your Grand Maestro for today's game, and that is it.
Bye, guys. It's been great. I'll see you later.
And joining us...
I like Ben anyway.
And joining us from...
Ben is great!
The old scrying spell via the magic webs is...
Hi, I'm James. And I will be piloting Ben Duran Chezen, or Duncan Ebehezer. Got a couple other names floating around. He is a Hexblood Rogue with a couple little tricks up his sleeve. He's getting ready to stake some vampires. That's it.
All right. So, last we left off, you rode into kind of an abandoned encampment or a camp that there was a distressed elven female. Thessalia was her name, as you had all found out. And there was a bunch of dead comrades nearby. And a ring was taken. A true visage or form was revealed. And now you're fighting a vampire spawn. So let's roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was quick.
RH out.
Oh, yes.
Advantage on initiative.
You guys, I am having the best days of rolls. That's all I got to say.
What you got? What you got?
I have a... Oh, hold on. Wait. Where's my... There it is. 21.
This is insane for a cleric.
I'm ready to move quick.
14.
And the real Niley.
Well, please stand up. I got a 20. Yeah.
Celeste pretending to be Niley.
Did I say Niley?
You did.
No, I didn't think she even said a name.
Oh, well, there you go.
She was like, I'm playing Megan. I'm Megan.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
I was 17.
And finally, Philippa.
30-20.
Wow, you guys suck.
Guys, we all did pretty
This is
well.
my only ever good initiative roll ever.
I know. I was like, we all did kind of good.
Honestly, we're knocking it out of the park.
We'll have to knock someone out of the park.
Freaking knocked
Until
this
she rolls a nat 20 in.
vampire out of
Okay.
existence.
Just like
Let's find some thematic, appropriate, stressful music to bring everybody
On
panic attacks.
I need a little room
to
breathe.
Do I want this one? That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's ominous. Discordant violin.
It's like every family party.
It definitely puts my nerves on edge.
Yeah.
Turn down just a smidgen. It's not too... Okay. So, top of the order, Ben is first. And then
Great.
it'll be Fiolova, Niley, Celeste, Vampire Spawn, Rhodes, Ismark, and Irina. So, taking the ring from her finger, getting ready to start a fire. That is when everybody gasps in horror, turning around quickly to see that her fangs are out and she is ready. What do you want to do, Ben?
And I'm gonna look over at Niley and go, we always should have attacked first. And then you're gonna watch him kind of move with unnatural speed, like everything about his body staying still. His features kind of extend, and he becomes more Fey-like. And he's gonna rotate around to pick up advantage on the back throw. And he's gonna make a feint with the rapier, and then throw a psychic dagger kind of underneath her chin. And he is going to get a 15 plus 6, 21 for attack roll.
A little hit.
And then that is going to be 1d6. Why did you roll? Ooh. I'm not going to take you, though. 1 plus 2. 6, 10, 14 points of psychic damage. Oh, excuse me. 14 plus 4, 18 points of psychic damage. As he just rattles one of those psychic needles up underneath her chin.
Okay. It's effective.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action disengage and pull myself 1, 2, 3 behind the tree. And that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
So,
Just for you.
Philova, you are
I
next.
had like 0 health points.
As I am over here kind of overseeing Rhodes's proceedings with this other guy, I would have probably noticed a stir and popped over next to the tent so I could get line of sight on the new, what I'm about to find out is vampire. I'm like, what the fuck? And I will unleash, like almost as if like a second nature, just off the cuff, I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt towards this person. 15.
15 is going to hit.
Okay. And whoever hits next will have advantage. And 15 points of damage from that. And I will go ahead and I'm going to back up. Like, just back me up onto the path. And that'll be it.
Okay. Niley.
I have advantage.
Yep, whoever hits next has advantage.
I'm going to bonus action throw a hunter's mark on her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to hit her with a greatsword. You're right. You're right, Megan. I felt the judgment. I do not hit. Unless a 14
It
hits?
does not.
I didn't think so. Yeah. But I can now track her, guys. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That brings us to the twin, Celeste.
I'm gonna move up to be right in front of Ruffles. Ish. My bonus action, I'm gonna use Slayer Spray, which gives me an extra d6 with a weapon attack once per turn.
Okay.
And she's got her longbow out, so she's gonna take a shot with the longbow.
And you have advantage as well.
Is that for everybody, or is that just one?
She never hit, so the advantage is still
Still
active.
Oh,
Yeah. You're welcome.
gotcha.
Sisters, stick together.
Everything I do is for you.
Sisters.
23.
23 hits.
Well, we know it's not 14.
No. So tell me how this, if she appears to take damage from this. Math. 8 and 3, 11.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Yeah.
It changed.
11 points of piercing.
Yeah, of an arrow. Does it look like it is effective?
Should have been more effective. It
Okay.
does some damage to her, yes. And is that all you want to do? Okay.
Mhm.
It will now be her turn.
Yeah, I'm in
Those
danger.
wounds that you dealt are closing fast.
Mine was radiant, if that makes any difference.
I don't believe it does. Current, no. Not on this one. Okay. And she is going to... Hang on a second. Let me double check
Yeah,
something.
it's a Strahd game. I have become a werewolf.
Yeah. You're about to become a vampire.
Yeah, nice. I can't
She's
wait.
going to unleash a flurry of attacks.
Yeah.
Right at Nile. And I'm going to roll for them. That's what I'm supposed to do.
It's what I'm supposed to do.
12 for the first.
Miss.
And much more.
Oh,
25, 24.
Yeah, barely hits.
And that is going to be... some claws.
Didn't touch his clothes.
9 points of damage slashing.
Ow.
Those claws got hands.
Yeah, those claws do be getting hands.
Ain't no laws when you're getting clogged.
Yeah, I'm about to break a few laws.
And she's going to take off running.
Can I?
You can.
Yeah.
Make an opportunity attack. She's making a beeline for the wagon.
For the wagon? Oh no.
Mhm.
Keep rolling nines.
And that will end the spawn's turn, bringing us to Rhodes.
These 5-foot squares.
They are.
I can make it.
Okay. Rhodes will dash to here, and he will hold his amulets, and he will expend here, and he will expend a charge. Yeah, a charge to hold all vampires within a 30-foot sphere.
So you brandish forth the symbol of, okay, and as you do that, she is kind of like Naruto running. Literally is going to, like, freeze in place.
Fucking nerd.
Double check. Yeah, right. I'm gonna check. I think they actually have to make a check.
Yes. This is DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay, fail.
That's a fail. That's
Alright.
a 1.
Thank you.
Oh
Stop
yes.
right now. Damn.
Yes.
This
What
is for-
Rhodes, what does it look
One
like
what?
when you
1
make
minute.
this hold?
Yeah, what's it look like?
So I think he holds the amulet, and maybe the red gem in it glows. And I think maybe there's an aura of twilight, but also kind of the sound of ravens flapping and
Nice.
flying
Nice. I like it.
as he shouts out.
Does it sound like peanut butter pretzels being poured onto a plate?
Sounds like the mill is doing their counting
Awesome.
this evening.
So she is locked. It's a doorbell.
What's that noise?
It's Strahd!
Oh my god, you
Anything else, Rhodes?
Bark twice for Milwaukee.
I am going to draw my sword and walk to this tent.
Gotcha.
That one's
Here?
tied up.
Yeah, can I
Tied up.
cut my maybe not on this turn, but cut my way into this tent. So
I could, yeah, I'll let you do that. Like, you take your just a quick whoosh in through the cloth, sure.
Yeah.
And you will still see the bound body through the slit that you've cut.
okay.
Ismark is going to stable Ruffles, and Ruffles is getting a little like kind of rears up a bit and tromps and gets a little as if he's angry or aggressive or something like that at the charging vampire.
He's seen his vampires in his day.
Mm-hmm.
Irina is going to hold action, and she's going to kind of take some cover in the back. That'll bring us back to the top of the second round with Ben.
Great. Kind of
far away.
seeing that radiating, he's just going to make an assumption because he doesn't have much of a line of sight. Sight of sight?
Yeah.
And he is going to bonus action dash, so movement and dash to pull him kind of around the corner. 1, 2, 3. See that she is frozen in place. And he's going to walk over, and on his way, he's going to drop the rapier on the ground and withdraw the stake. And he is just going to shove a stake right up into her chest, similar to what he did last time, because that is the only thing that he knows kind of works. That is a 17.
17 is going to hit.
Okay. I don't know if we decided if stake does damage. The stake just goes into her chest.
So here's what happens when you jam it up in there. There's a brief moment to where you see that there wants to be a reaction, but because the amulet of Raven, or the icon of Raven, the holy symbol of Ravenkind, is binding or holding, there's like this kind of awkward tension that just all of her muscles and things kind of tense up, and then it's literally going to just poof into dust and like glowing embers and just kind of falls and turns into like a sludge of mud with the rain that's falling around. That's going to end the combat.
Are you getting me one of them steaks?
I'm going to wipe it off. Are there any clothes that fall to the ground?
Everything that was on is not. So it all turned into ash and embers. And
Everything did. Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the other bodies and wipe off the stake and tuck it back up my sleeve.
Okay.
And obviously pick up the rapier.
Okay.
But guys, that was disgusting.
Rhodes, you've carved into the tent. What do you want to do?
I will cast Gentle Repose on this body as well.
And it will take place. It will work.
One more.
Rhodes looks pretty pissed off right now.
Rhodes, there's one more.
I
in
would
that other
walk
tent.
over and check that tent out just to make sure that body is still dead.
It's still there.
Kind of hold the tent flap open. Oh my god, stop it, sorry.
Do they have markings on their neck?
We haven't looked at him closely, I don't think yet. Have we?
I think there was some examinations. I think somebody saw some markings.
On this tent, yes, and then I thought you checked out that tent, and I thought you saw it.
I
There
only
was a
ever
struggle.
peeked in there.
Oh,
Looks
I'll
like that
check.
one was a struggle.
Okay.
For markings.
Rhodey, that was a nifty trick.
There
I
are
hate those rolls.
there are no like puncture wounds on this one, but there are combat markings, like scratches.
Could I make sense of the claw marks we saw on our arm to like fingernails?
That would be a good assumption.
Okay.
That'd be an inspiration worth.
Oh.
Do we know? Can they transfer their curse that way?
Give me a history check, and I'll give you advantage because of your religion.
Oh, now 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they can. They can choose, so they can just feed off of them, or they can change them.
Now, Spawn can do that as well as like normal vampires, or
That's what Rhodes is going to say.
What information did I find out from her when I asked her about vampires?
She would have given you essentially stake to the heart. She would have said there are a lot of their weaknesses. So one thing is like they can't cross moving water. Stake to the heart. Don't like sunlight. There tends to be one dominant vampire or vampiress and then there's a bunch of children or spawn.
Ah.
They don't tend to like to get together and shoot the shit.
Yeah.
It's more of a big dick syndrome, I guess you would say.
I would like to roll the bodies.
Sure.
Just like roll them all. Should I roll individually for each one of them?
To like just see what they have, or just to roll?
anything worth of value, anything we can take with us.
They have
any
basic
gold.
weapons, so each one of them will have like a basic short sword.
Okay.
Each one of them have various forms of armor. One of them will have leathers. The other will have and the guard will probably have like a chainmail. Who's dead with a weird twisted neck, and then the female that's in the tent where Niley's at would have studded leathers.
Oh, studded leathers.
Yep. There's coin. They'll each have some coin pouches. The mint is strange on the coin. There are these.
The coin faces. Is that what you're saying?
The coin, yeah, the coin mint. The mint of the coin, I guess.
Got it.
They have a strange face on like a side profile of a face.
Okay.
It's very regal looking.
Oh.
And then it'll have like this strange kind of like raven-like symbol on the back of the coin.
Well, just two quick suggestions. Can I have the leathers? Are we okay with that? Just give me a little bit of a bump to what I currently have. Is that all right?
And then I'd also like for you to roll me a percentage dice since you're checking out the bodies.
What about that ring, too, Ben?
70, 76. Nobody knows that I've got the ring. The ring is currently hidden in my pocket. But I'll get to it.
You're going to find a potion of greater healing on one of the bodies.
Ooh.
Sick nasty.
Who would like this potion of greater healing?
You can heal, you can goodberry, we can heal, you keep it.
All right. And I put it in my pocket.
You're a ranger, isn't that a ranger thing?
It doesn't mean I have it.
I mean, you could goodberry.
Are there any holy symbols on these people?
There are. And they would resemble the same one on the banner.
I'll collect those.
Okay, so you'll get 4.
Can I look around and find out if there's maybe like a crew manifest or some kind of like specific where they might have put like us 5 travelers or whatever.
You would go into the tent in which Rhodes was starting that one there, that person there. The more regal looking person would have a leather bound journal with the strap kind of just twisted around it to bind it.
I want to take a look and see if I notice, like, I'm looking for Thessalia specifically. I want to know if she was, like, real or not, I think.
It's probably about 10 days or 2 weeks worth of notations. It describes that they're on a pilgrimage to get to Vallaki. They're going there to meet with, that guy. Father Petrovich, I believe his name was.
Yeah.
Find my rest of my notes.
Is it almost verbatim what she said?
It's pretty close. Thessalia is mentioned. The notes about Thessalia, she was a very stern but kind traveler. And he has like personal notations. The guard was not cared for. He was a little bit arrogant. And then the other female was was kind, but not as like strong-willed as Thessalia would have been. And it will talk about several encounters with direwolves, wolves, and then they would have had the last encounter would have been probably several days or close to a full 10-day or week back, in which they encountered a vampire. Or vampire spawn or something like that.
What
You guys,
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, it looks like this is a journal I encountered maybe like 10 days ago. I encountered a possible vampire, so I wonder if that maybe when somebody like assimilated? Do you think that Thessalia's body was taken, body snatched or something?
I'm not sure about that. Go ahead, Rhodes.
I recognized her name and her armor seemed authentic.
She could have not known she was a vampire, right?
How is that possible? Is that possible?
Maybe
Does
she
she
was
know she's a vampire?
confused. Maybe it was very recent.
The journal dates it about 10 days ago
It's
that they
called-
encountered him.
It's called Order 66.
I guess you're right.
I,
It's a poor theory. She also went for the wagon. Did anybody else notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, your guys' insights are all pretty good enough to know that she was going directly for Irina. I'll give you that. Combat's kind of out.
So does that mean that the prince or whoever was told her to, at all costs, get Irina?
Potentially.
Like she was instructed and sent here to intersect our wagon specifically in order to...
If the vampire lord controls what a spawn does, it would make sense.
Would that mean the vampire lord who made the spawn would know when they died?
Well, if the vampire
Think about
lord
that?
created the spawn, then probably. With the intention of controlling the situation, of setting up a roadblock for us. Oh, I got this ring, is what I'll say, and I'll just slip it on. See if anything happens.
It is a ring. It
But
feels
it
well
did-
crafted. It feels nice, but nothing like happens.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if there's any magic that I need to attune to, or
What's your Arcana?
poo-poo garbage? +3, actually. It's not bad.
I would say you would know that it's got some type of magical effect based off its design, structure, markings. There's no point in trying to roll. Like it's magical, but it's foreign to you.
Okay.
It's something you would have to attune to, essentially.
Where'd you get that ring?
Oh, I got it from her. It's kind of what triggered
Did you get a ring?
everything. Yeah, she was wearing a ring that I think might have something to do with her disguise. I'm assuming she looked totally normal.
The
and then
ring's appearance changes into something that would be form-fitting to you. That's the only thing that tips you off. So it looks like if you have other rings or accoutrement, it would blend into like what you would want the ring to look like, essentially.
Yeah, and he's got basically like costume jewelry because he's a charlatan. It's like not real jewelry, so it
Right.
probably shifts
So it's
from this
very
like
gaudy. And, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it probably started as this like beautiful, kind of like well crafted but simple design, and then it became this sort of chunky, big piece that represents every other piece of jewelry that he has on.
And I would even say the more you tinker or mess with the ring, then depending on how long, I don't want to drag it out, but I would say with enough time that you guys could probably attune to it while you're investigating and doing all the stuff at the camp, Ben's form would change into his previous form. So those fade features would fade into nothing, as if this would kind of mold and shape into making you look the way your mind's eye would want you to look.
Oh, this is making you before the mirror.
You
before
got
that.
it.
I
Before
forgot
the
about that.
transition or whatever.
Which he actually may not. Would he feel the changes, or do they just happen?
It doesn't feel different. They
Okay.
would notice the changes.
Okay.
And then you would also know, to help further this, is the ring's appearance on her looked like a silver signet ring with the same symbol that was on the banner.
Got it. So it was like a holy
sil-
seal.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
If this is a ring that could potentially disguise one of us if we turned into vampires.
Well, absolutely. Wait, what do you
Seems
do?
rather
You mean the
dangerous.
ring is projecting a disguise of some sort?
Yeah?
Oh, all right. And I go over to my box and I'll open up my box. I've got like a little mirror on the inside of it, and I'm like, oh, it's taking away all of the fucked up features I've kind of had
You
over
can
the past
still
couple
feel
of
it.
days.
You can still feel it when you touch your head.
Oh.
Yes, but it looks. Everybody's getting the sense essentially like if you were to wear or a vampire spawn wore this ring, this magical ring, it would make them appear to be non-vampiric. It would further confuse or make it harder to tell if they're a vampire.
The ring is safest with us right now.
100%. I don't think we should be bargaining this
No,
ring
we got
away by any
big.
chance.
Go ahead and give me another. Give me a investigation on the ring now that this is all kind of unlocking or playing out.
I'm beginning to think that Irina is. I mean, obviously
14.
Irina is his focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what makes her like so specifically special that you're gonna expend all of these resources and all of your? I mean, the more times that he reaches out to get her, the more vulnerable he makes himself. Way in is a way, or a way out is a way in, and vice versa. Like, so what? What isn't she telling us? What doesn't she remember or know has happened to her?
Why
I
hasn't
agree
he
with
just
that.
killed us since we kind of keep getting in the way?
Right.
You would think that he would eventually come for one of us to turn us
Yeah.
against the others.
The tricky part is that he keeps calling it a game. Or it's being relayed to us that it's a game. Right?
Or maybe he's just really bored and needs some enrichment.
Fucking rich people, am I right?
You're not
Hunger
wrong.
Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I try to touch Ben's horns, and does the illusion fade for me?
You can feel it, but the illusion will not fade. And then when taking the ring off, like you'll do all kinds of things to examine. You take the ring off, obviously it fades and drops. And then examining the ring, you're going to see engraved on the inside are 3 letters: capital R, small v, capital R, that are engraved in the ring
Oh.
on the inside band of the ring.
RVR.
Yep, capital R, lower V, capital R.
What's that?
Oh, that's intriguing. And that's the only thing that doesn't change about the ring ever? You know, those 3 symbols?
And it's on the inside.
Interesting.
Oh.
Well,
and then I would say with your investigation was pretty good. You probably would see that maybe like tiny ruins around it or runes around it that would most likely be the source of like the enchantment and the magics.
Got it.
That can help clarify.
What was the lord's full name?
Strahd von Zorovich.
interesting.
If anyone is paying attention to Fee, she's definitely intrigued and terrified of this ring. Since my thought process is like, if I put that thing on, is it going to show me who I actually am?
I think it was
interesting.
Irina.
Well, the tricky part is that it goes back to showing you who you originally were. And it would take away any, I would assume it would take away any disguise, but we could certainly try.
I'm not trying it yet. That's just kind of my thought. That's where my brain is going. Like, could this show me some past things, you know, or show me what I looked like before? But I like your idea. Like, what if Irina's hide? Is she like the vampire queen, and she's on the run, and we don't know?
Is that the way you were going?
Like
she's
no.
got her own ring. Does Irina wear rings?
I was not going that way.
Has anybody ever looked?
I would like to.
I've
take
been
a
touching
gander.
her hands and her face and her hair so
she
much.
would have
probably.
she would have a couple rings.
Ben the Creeper.
Very thin, kind of like a rose gold metal band, a small pinky ring. Let's say she has a thumb ring on the opposite hand. She has a little bit of rings. Nothing that looks like, holy crap, that's magical.
Yeah.
You're not
magic.
She's an evil witch, and I am.
Magic is a fickle thing.
Yeah.
We could certainly try. I mean, if she'll let us. The question becomes, like, how... The only people we've really encountered are Vistani and the poor folk of Barovia. What happens if we get to Vallaki and those of us with more prominent disfigurements, and I'll kind of gesture at the wooden crown that's kind of wrapping around my head, would that benefit us, or would that delay us from being able to get into Vallaki?
I honestly think all of us look weird enough, to be honest. We don't look like we
That's
belong
true.
here.
I look like I'm.
It's true.
Rose does.
Okay.
We're looking out for Irina.
One of us looks like they belong here. The rest of us don't necessarily fit in.
I could belong here.
Uh-huh. Don't think so.
Celeste, I think you could belong here.
I've seen 6 feet
Ben,
tall.
if you feel like you can, if you feel like you should use it and it can be a benefit to you and give you, less anxiety about, looking like you do, I say feel free to do it, wear it. And it can't hurt. It's with us.
Yes, that's
I
right.
mean,
We're
but
not giving it up.
you know where my loyalties lie, so no funny business, but
There's
I think
been
at this
none-
point,
It doesn't appear
right,
to...
I think at this point we just hold on to it, and if we have it, somebody might as well wear it.
All right.
Especially if this is a thing that people have, then maybe it's something that can get us a connection with, you know what I mean? If somebody recognizes the effects or something, they can hopefully not use it for bad and maybe be like, yo, we're in the same crew, let's party.
Yes,
kind
and
of
maybe we could figure out who this RVR is, or what RVR means. I'm happy for anybody to wear it. I whatever people feel comfortable with. We could also not wear it until we get close to Vallaki, and at the very least, whoever we want to speak to, whoever we want, we could basically trade the ring around.
At some point, Rhodes will leave the conversation, and he will drag the bodies out, and he will start a fire, and he will
Burn them.
burn them
Sure.
and say a prayer.
Sure. Go to me a religion. See how well this prayer goes.
That one.
I was gonna ask if... I'm sure not
Dear
just him
God,
would be
please
praying.
bless these piles of bodies burning right here. I know you're
Yeah.
busy and everything, but send your sweet Lord down here and
Yeah, they burn.
They
You're still a little
burn.
mad.
They do burn.
I tell you what, I'll put it in my disguise kit box for now, and then if we need it, we can utilize it as needed.
Okay.
very well.
Does that work?
Shall we go? Is what is Marcus going to say?
Where should we stay?
Is it easy to tell what time of day it is?
No, it's all gloomy and crappy.
Yeah.
How many hours are we on the road?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
trying
you
to get a
guys are
sense of time.
getting close to afternoon, midday.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Should we
what-
break down some of these tents that aren't ruined? Take them with us?
Well, that one got slashed open. So, got that one.
Did you all notice that Ruffles seems sensitive to undead?
Yeah, it is a bit
Was that
strange.
what it seemed like he was trying to tell us something.
Or at least that was my sense.
Can
No,
anybody talk to animals?
I'd like to clarify one thing. You all are going to trust the horse, but when I said she was undead, none of you wanted to believe me.
I believed you.
Thank you.
Animals are very wise.
They are, and they have the purest of hearts.
They're babies.
His name
had a
is
stressful
Ruffles.
day.
How could you not love him the most?
Mm-hmm.
What should I
Yep.
call the ring? Does the ring have a
Precious.
name?
Nope. The ring doesn't have a
Precious.
name.
The ring does not have a
is
name.
just- You.
Vecna's ring.
Agnes. The ring of Tiamat. I'll tell you. I will ask the group if I can wear it to attune it.
Ring of the Demon Lord.
I'll ask you guys if I can wear it to attune it so we can get information about it, and then I'll take it off and put it in the box. Does that work?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Were we all against Irina trying this on?
We can have a. If
As
Irina
long
wants
as
to try it on. Yeah, I'll ask Irina. Irina, would you mind just wearing this for, like, I don't know, an hour or so?
Sure. She'll take it and put it on.
All right. It looks lovely
ring
on
will
you, by the way.
The ring will shrink, and it'll turn into kind of just a ornate, kind of simple band like she has on the rest of her fingers.
It's a
She's
lovely
exactly
piece
the
on
same
you.
because she thinks she's perfect.
She is perfect in every way, shape, and form.
I feel nauseous.
You're pregnant? What?
I think
uh,
So everybody loads into the wagon.
Oh, that's
Rhodes
right.
is going to start making a mental note of all the rings that everyone wears normally.
All right,
Also,
shall
Natalie
we?
doesn't wear rings.
So here's what we're.
Celeste has a ring on every
Your
finger.
passive perception, Rhodes, is what? 16? So you brought up the fact about Ruffles.
Yeah.
So walking to get into the wagon or take your position up next to the wagon, however you choose to do so, you will notice something very close on the kind of the right leg. It's a very small marking on the rear of the horse. Typically the tail or whatever will keep it covered, but you just happen to glance and see it, and it looks to be like a very familiar looking holy symbol that you would brandish.
I will gently approach Ruffles so that I don't get kicked, and eventually make my,
Sure.
move my hand down there and
Examine it.
yeah.
It is a holy symbol of the twilight, which you worship or who you worship. And Ruffles is very receptive to touch or you're approaching.
We are now best friends.
I'd like to think we've gone on so many adventures together, and you're like, Niley who? This horse is my new BFF. I don't know anyone else's names. Like,
Rhodes
Oh,
will
I
look at
love
his
that.
mark and be like, how long has this horse been in your family?
He didn't. This horse is not in his.
Oh.
He just acquired this horse.
Oh, where did you find it?
He was traveling outside of the city and found it, is what I'll say.
Oh,
There was none available. If you remember, when they came in the city the first time, the original horse and wagon was like, he was on top of it fighting off
right.
undead zombies. So he had to go acquire a new wagon horse.
So he went to a place where the missionaries got killed. And
He
took
he
their
went
wagon
he
and
went to the
horse.
place he got the first horse and wagon. Was unable to get a horse, so he started to travel outside the city trying to find one, and there was one in the quote unquote wild, if you will, and was able to acquire it.
And one of your groups of missionaries had left this, or
dude, I think your god sent this horse.
possibly, although I could be wrong about this. I think Rhodes was somewhat unusual in his church, being a
Great.
a cleric of the Twilight and not a cleric of Ezra specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a bit of an outsider in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever owned this horse has the same persuasions as me when it comes to gods. So it could have been a missionary.
yeah, do I remember you explaining that? Seems like party after party was coming here to try and save Barovia of your people, and maybe maybe Ruffles was part of that, one of the parties.
Yes. We were called to this land of Twilight.
This
to-
conversation will cause Ruffles to stir a little bit, like as he kind of like gets up and trops into the mud a little bit, as if responding or trying to communicate with you all.
Somebody,
Someone needs to speak with animals.
Ray,
If only I had a ranger.
Shut up.
You
I
didn't
don't have
take
to speak
speak
with-
with animals?
No.
I don't know how to speak with that.
I don't even know what level that is, to be honest.
It's like
I think
two.
it's the first level.
I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I
it
only
is.
have first level.
But not speak with him.
Our main goal is simply just to guide people safely, but as the curse grows, I think the calling would also be to confront it.
Ruffles.
It does have a ritual tag.
He responds.
Do you
Speak with
understand
animals.
It'll nod his heads up and down.
Me? You can do yes and no.
And again, it'll respond up and down. Like
Are you stuck? Are you human being stuck in the horse's body?
it'll respond yes.
I can speak with animals, you guys.
That was very effective. Line.
Shake.
I'm convinced. I am a ranger and a druid now.
Is
So,
Ruffles
how it
is Ruffles draft horse size or war horse sized?
Draft horse.
Okay.
How did you? Oh wait, I guess I can't ask open-ended questions. Is there a way to? Would you like to be out of horse form?
Emphatically. Very, very shaking head. Yes, the horse is like, you can hear all kinds of jingle jangles.
If I were able to find a way to speak to you, would you be able to help us figure out how to help you?
Yes, it'll nod yes.
Okay. Okay, hold tight. Cool to meet you. Can't wait to learn.
Subtle eye roll.
Can't wait to meet you. Alpha Blood Humans. I'm Fiolova. Cool. You guys,
I just
can
have
talk to
such a
animals.
small beef with this horse. I need you to know it's all pride based, but it's such a small beef.
Isn't this horse amazing though?
Right? We have a party. We have another party member. Okay. I know you guys probably couldn't
can
understand that
sense
complicated.
undead.
Oh, wow, crazy. I wish someone else could sense undead.
I haven't been to undead or do anything with undead.
Basically, what I'm figuring out is, Niley, you can take a break.
But the horse did it, and everyone believed the horse, and no one, everyone's like, are you sure?
Yes, but look at this face!
I didn't undead.
It's like an old man saggy horse face.
Yeah, so like maybe when we get to Galaki, if we could find somebody that can like help us talk to animals, maybe like a potion or like cast a spell or something like that. I don't know. I can pray about it, but like,
Again, the smallest beef with this horse right now.
If we hurry up and level up, I can do it.
Hey, omniscient God in the sky, can we like level up?
wait, I guess like do we have? I don't have level 5 yet, do I? I'm gonna say greater restoration, but I don't have second level spells.
Are we having this conversation while we're traveling, or are we just still at the encampment
Maybe
with the
we'll
bodies
take it
burning?
off.
No, you
Yeah,
haven't even left
I will
yet.
start walking towards Ismark to be like, we're leaving.
Okay. Everybody loads up. Everybody gets in the wagon. Ismark will snap the reins.
I would like to walk now.
Is that okay for you?
I would like to
I'll be
walk
back.
now. I don't want to be on a wagon with a human being horse. A centaur,
I will
if
be
you will.
10 feet in front of this horse walking. Just because I'm pissed.
I'm going to.
I am stomping a little bit.
I will be refraining from using cute animal talk from now on with Ruffles. I'm going to talk to him like straight up, like human being.
Dude, this is an
just
ancient man.
rambling on, you know,
He's a
just
gnome.
like talking to
That
him.
would be
I will no
hysterical.
longer shave Ruffles for
I
his
wonder
cast.
what druid, wizard person this horse pissed off.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure you're about to find out.
I know. Great.
Well, to be fair, the druid that we encountered before was trying to kill Ruffles, like specifically. Like that's how
Oh,
it
yeah.
started.
Dude, was that his beef? Yeah.
Wait,
And Ruffles tried to run all the way away in that fight.
Because of Celeste.
maybe
Celeste did
that
a
was
wonderful
who
job
changed
saving him.
him.
Maybe it's druids he has beef with.
It's so fun when they start putting certain things together.
I forgot all about the druid.
I just thought he was trying to
Jeez.
take away our transportation.
I did
That's
too.
what I would do.
It's much more serious than that.
Yeah, we have a horse who has a personal vendetta out there.
Hey, Ruffles, are you going to hurt us if we change you back? Sick. See? He promised.
You don't even know if he's lying.
I don't need to know. Me and Ruffles, we're connected. I can speak to animals.
Animals are burial.
Divination. Divination?
Divination.
Is he affected by divination magic?
Does
I know,
anybody-
I know. It's not divination magic. Anyway, you guys are going to continue to.
About what time of day is it at this point? Like mid-afternoon?
I think we established it was like noonish.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Having a nooner.
As we walk along, I'm going to approach Ben. Ben. You know how you can call my head? Like you
yes.
can call into my brain?
Uh,
Can you call into Ruffles' brain?
Oh shit.
That's a dude in there.
That is an intriguing prospect. If you give me like 2 seconds, I can figure this out.
1.
Okay, more than 2 seconds.
Like Ruffles.
Eerie token.
I told him I'm excited
as
to
an
learn his
action
real name.
extension.
He's probably Beelzebub or something terribly demonic.
Okay, so that's
We've
Hexblood.
just been riding with Strahd this whole time.
Whispers. Why is it not giving me what the whispers are?
Strahd learns how many people hate him, and he's just like, what?
Features and traits.
I'm
Sneak
just
attack,
misunderstood.
power.
It's weird that this horse's farts smell like patchouli.
This is vanilla?
Vanilla bean.
Vanilla bean, I'm sorry.
Ruffles got in a vanilla patch.
You establish actually, it says as an action I can choose one or more creatures I can see, up to a number of creatures equal to my proficiency bonus. It does not
Very
specify humanoid, it does not specify anything, it just is creatures. That's a DM ruling on whether or not you think I can enter his brain and communicate with him.
You can certainly try.
Horses as creatures.
A creature can't use this telepathy if it can't speak any languages. A creature can end the telepathic connection at any time. You and the creature do not need to speak a common language to understand each other. So I can give it a shot and see if he can respond to me.
Horse talk.
Do you guys want me to try, or do you want me to hold off on it?
Hey, Wilbur. Sorry.
I am
Hey,
emphatically
Wilbur.
insisting.
Yeah.
I'm emphatically insisting because I'm pumped and also want to be in on this group chat. So
All right.
put me in on there.
Remember, I'm more of an operator than I am like a group chat, but it's like you talk to me and it talks to me, and I like him to relay. But all right, let's give it a shot, and I will bring out the little lightning bugs and throw them at Thief and Ruffles.
Okay.
And when
We're
it
still
comes,
walking along.
Is it go? You're gonna. Goes into their ear, and as it does, Ruffles as the wagon gets a little jolty because he kind of like is freaked out and tries to like do all the things like they would swat the flies away. Don't the ears usually?
Yep.
It's okay, Ruffles. It's okay. We're gonna try and get communication with you.
Okay.
Hello, Ruffles. This is Ben talking. If you can hear me, speak quietly. But I would be more than happy to see... Oh, let me see how long we can do this for. 1 hour. What is your actual name?
There will be a voice on the other end that will reply. It'll be a male voice, and it will be... I don't know, or I didn't see any specifics. It'll be one of your mentors that may have went missing. Do you have a name for that, potentially?
He's trying to remember. Was it a long time ago?
It's been like 4 months.
I don't remember if there was a specific thing or if I'm...
Thumbs up? Why'd you get a thumbs up?
Because I'm drinking the cup.
Because I'm drinking my cup.
Phones are lame.
Oh, I think I have to... Yep.
Now we all have to get pair pads to put on the walls so we can all do cool things.
I know. She's got one too.
Sure, I'll just donate them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me buy
Donate them.
first, and then
I'll give you my 6.
Oh, snap. Sweet.
I need.
How about Avram?
Avram.
Oh, what a great name.
That's what he
That's what
says.
you'll get. Yes.
I'll immediately switch over to Thief, and I'll be like, his name is Avram.
Avram, that's a cool name.
Then you...
So loud! And I'll pop back over to Avram. How?
Yeah, you said that mentally, right?
Yeah.
No, I said it out loud.
Oh, there you go. Then
Oh, you
Rose
did.
hears it.
His name is Avram, you guys. His name isn't Ruffles.
10 feet in front, just stupid fucking horse. Stupid. Hate this place.
Does Rhodes say anything?
Avram is my mentor. We know each other.
Avram, do you know Rhodes?
I was his mentor.
We know each other.
Wait.
That
So
is
this
it.
isn't just like your name is John and you happen to share the same name as his mentor. You are his mentor.
Yes.
How did you end
Nod's
up?
head as well.
How did you end up here?
Did you put anything in the background, or was there anything? Okay, so I'm gonna improv.
Love it.
He was on a pilgrimage. He was sent here to kind of help some people from Faerun, so he traveled in between a small shadowy veil to cross over. These people had went missing, so his pilgrimage essentially was to go kind of help find them and then usher them back into Faerun. He was attacked by a druid or clan of druids or collection of druids that basically cursed him into this form.
So let me ask
In
you
my
this.
head,
Yep.
oh, I say to Ben, ask if you knew that druid we fought.
The druid that I murdered right in front of your face. Was that the same druid?
One of several, yes.
Several. Oh, good. This is something we need to, look out for. Good to know. Hey, guys, that druid...
I told you, except I'm a horse.
Well, yes, of course. I think we're solving that problem as we can. But for right now, we've got about an hour to chat, so we'll keep it tight this time around. Hey, guys, the druid we murdered, totally a part of the ones who turned him into a horse. I want to pop back over here for a second. Let me ask you this question. You said you were on this pilgrimage that brought you from Faerun to Barovia. How did you plan on getting back?
Asking for a friend.
Just, curious.
There are ways to get back, but he's been in this form for quite some time that he can't remember them offhand. He's starting to, essentially, because he's been cursed in this form for so long, he's starting to kind of lose himself.
And he's, becoming more horse-like, essentially.
Mr. Ed.
Correct. And Rhodes kind of, was the jump start of remembering who he was. So he's kind of turning into a horse, and then the more you guys travel with Rhodes, the more it's like that, what do they call it, where they jolt your memory, essentially.
Oh my gosh.
Recognizance or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that, and I was like, I don't know if fuck it. Yeah, I do know what that feels like. Let me ask you this. Is this something Rhodes would know about? About how to travel between the Vales, or is this something that the Vistani offered you as a gift?
The horse shakes his head no, because you have never traveled over here. This is your first time, correct?
Oh my
I think
gosh.
Rhodes' interpretation is that people who choose to come here are prepared to never come back.
You don't typically have to worry about leaving.
How much have you said out loud?
I would have.
Like,
I'm saying
word
everything
for-
out loud, but I'm repeating it in my head. So you guys are hearing.
Does he
everything.
know how to stop the curse? Now that
Do you
I'm
have-
invested in him?
The curse. Are you talking about the curse of the land or his particular curse?
No. I don't think that's something we solve today. I think the problem is he's a horse, and he'd like to not be a horse.
Is your form as a horse directly tied to the druid's curse?
Yes.
All right. Do you know where these forest folk are?
They travel using the mist, and they reside in the woods.
Okay, guys. The druids, or the forest folk, or the mountain folk, or whatever we're gonna call them, they use mycelial fungus connected to trees. They use the mists to travel back and forth. And they live in the woods. So, if we are to break this curse for him, we might be able to get us the fuck out of here without fate or destiny, or maybe this is a part of our fate or destiny, I'm not entirely sure. However, it would appear that the druid folk are the way to conquer this. And now we've got to figure out our priorities.
Via the mist.
Yes.
If they travel via the mist, wouldn't it stand to reason that they created the mist?
Well, not necessarily.
For
Maybe they
him,
just
for the Lord?
knew how to... I mean, probably. That's probably exactly what it is.
I
Avram,
just learned how to channel it.
are the druids... Did the druids create the mist, or is that a power much older than the mist themselves?
He has no clue.
Fuck.
The mist is synonymous with Barovia, everyone knows, but it's just a part of the land.
So maybe they adapted to it.
Right.
Was moved by it.
He has grown so much since I last been toward him.
Well, the Vistani can travel through it. We
Hey.
assumed it was a respect thing.
Hey, Rhodys, he likes you a lot, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, luscious.
Love connection!
Oh, evening prayers. I see.
Jesus.
Sorry, Niley, what was you saying? I got a little excited.
You know what? I think if we're right about the mist allowing Vistani through for a respect thing or a deal once made, maybe the druids have a similar setup.
Oh, shit.
Well, we know for a fact that Vistani have the ability to bring people here.
Yeah, and leave whenever they want. They can travel freely and they're not affected. And also, we weren't attacked last night. Which, I mean, we've usually had some shit to deal with all the time, so it's safe to say that they are safe, just in the land itself and with the mist. So, the druids obviously travel freely, and the only people looking to hurt them was us because they tried to hurt us. So,
Well, they were trying to kill Avram. Avram? Avram. Avram.
Avram Levine.
Avram Levine.
Avram Ravine. He's the one on the road.
Careened down the ravine.
I think the only way we leave here is if fate wills it, if we fulfill our fate. That's all I've ever heard of people getting out of Barovia, is simply that their fate was to leave.
And a psychopathic prince wants to play a game with us, with a human woman's life at stake. I love this.
I'm gonna
You
pop.
recalled, so
I'm gonna pop over to Avram for a second, and I'm gonna ask this question just mentally while they're talking, and I'm gonna say,
Sure.
Avram, did you have your cards read for you when you arrived to Barovia? Imagine Eva.
No.
Do you feel like you have a fate involved here?
Winner.
He is going to give an answer, so he says, my fate lies in the hands of the goddess of Twilight.
very annoying people like that.
All right.
So
Ben,
you get the sense, essentially, like, he doesn't believe in card rhetoric, hocus pocus, any of that stuff.
right?
Because what I'm trying to do
can-
is confirm what Rhodes just said. Like, if he doesn't,
Sure.
if he can't remember, if he needs to find what his fate is to get released out of it,
Nope.
then
Nope.
we're fucked anyway.
And he would probably even further confirm what Rhodes had said, essentially, is that he was already determined that once he crossed over to take his holy pilgrimage or whatever it was, that he may never return.
Got it. Okay.
Ben, can you ask him what kind of information he did glean prior to being switched to horse form, or even during horse form, that would be beneficial to us? Like,
Have you noticed anything strange about the land? Some things that you might have learned or gleaned from what form you ended up taking? Because oftentimes horses are, disregarded.
No.
Is it just a memory
There's
thing?
nothing-
That's the horse part has taken over. All right,
Pretty
maybe.
much.
Hey, Rhodes, you might need to just first. He doesn't remember. He remembers fuck all, because most of his memory right now is just like, I'm a horse. Give me hay.
I love apples.
Enjoy my farts. Rhodes, it might behoove you and your mentor.
Wow.
Mentor.
Pun
Yeah.
intended.
Behoove. Get it? Because he's got hooves.
Sorry, Avram, don't listen to his puns.
It might behoove you to have, well, at least, and not my version of prayers, but your version of prayers, with him every evening, and just chat with him about your past and your mentorship. And perhaps we can come up with some sort of signal from him that it triggers memories. And then I can connect with him and relay the information. That way you don't ever have to learn that silly spell, Speak with Animals, and you can pop something else in there. And it would jumpstart his memory.
Agreed, yes.
Do you think you could...
I'm curious if he's ever encountered any of these encounters with the Lord before us, though.
Have you ever met Lord von Sadovich, the Dark Lord of this realm?
He will vaguely remember, not more like an indirect contact with him, yes.
It sounded like he was more peripheral than he was anything else, so I doubt we could gain much information or path from him when it comes to releasing him from this curse, but you know what? I just had this thought. The type of curse that he has, transforming him from what he was to what he is currently, though this is a much smaller version, it might give us a path to understand how von Zarevich became whatever he is. Maybe we can
Agreed.
pick up on the basic workings of what the curse are and then try to... It's not really my purview, but I've got 4 lovely spellcasters here that could really break it down. Be more than happy to cheer you on.
And we've got a magical horse.
And we've got a magical fucking horse! We should probably get him armor. Would you like some armor, Avram?
No, I'm fine.
Sick.
Could use some hay. I mean, some food.
Uh-oh, guys, he's starting to, like, remiss a bit. Avram, it has been lovely talking with you. Are there any other questions, friends, that we want to ask him? All right.
I have a question for Red. Was he a cleric or was he?
And I'll release him.
Paladin or?
I think he would have been a cleric.
Cleric. Sick. He's so healthy.
I'm curious. Do the Vistani, do they appear to be outsiders, or are they sort of the same general, like, they appear to be the same ethnicity as Ismark and Irina?
There would be some faint similarities to where there could be some ties. They're definitely not outsiders. This is their area.
Okay.
They were more outsiders in favor of where you guys encountered them.
And the sort of, like, convention of the names that everyone has, are they all consistent with the Lord? Or is he, like, does he seem Vistani, or do they all just seem to be Barovian, generically?
They, as far as like if there's any ties of blood or relations with him and with them, and no, he's different.
Okay.
This is fascinating.
At the end of the conversation, Rhodes will go over to Avram and just kind of hold his head and,
he's so
and just say prayers and also cast the Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay. That's good. Does anybody else want to do anything as you guys are traveling? And we've had this beautiful moment.
Avram, I'm gonna keep calling you Ruffles as to continue your disguise, but
Huh?
know that I mean.
And it's gone.
And
He can
it's
still
fine.
understand you if you just talk to him normally, but he can only say yes or no questions. So, I know you can't wait to just chat him up nightly.
Dying to.
So, as you all are traveling, those of you who are like not on the wagon or would be looking out, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Dirty 20.
26. Natural 20.
Okay, everyone is beginning to notice there's some strange stuff taking place in the forest line to the other side of the wagon. Whether it's shadow play, whether it's noises, or faint glints of some type of creature like eyes or something, it's got everybody a little on edge.
Rhodes rolled a nat 1, so he is distracted.
Yeah, I rolled a 6, so I don't see this.
I'd move back in closer towards Avram,
You can.
just to like tighten up, like instead of being a loose
I will
formation.
kind of be sure to like make eye contact with everybody that didn't seem to be picking up on the.
What's happening?
Sorry, I've got the
Maybe, like-
sniffles. What?
I'll just kind of do one of the old,
Yeah. Okay.
flight attendants.
Guys, we gotta come up with better signals.
Yeah.
Rhodey, do you know what the fuck she's doing?
Maybe showing us our exit? Flotation device?
Before you assist others with the mask, be sure to secure your own.
About what time
it.
is it at this point?
Um.
Oh, fuck! I look at Irina. What does she look like post attunement?
She is going to look like she did before you made her what she is.
Take the ring off. Take the ring off.
Undisguised disguise.
Irina,
Right.
could I please have the ring back?
I mean, I've grown quite fond of this ring. Do you really need it back?
Lord, here we
The
go.
disguise is gone because you put the ring on.
You look stunning and beautiful, but I promise you, to protect you, you can't look like this.
You can have the ring back later.
Okay, give me a persuasion.
I'm not gonna be the person that
Oh my God.
call us to a halt, but
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. 21. 22.
Silver box.
19 plus 3. No, 19 plus 5. 24. I can't do math. 24. 5. 4.
Yeah, she will reluctantly give it back to you.
So she's still technically attuned to it. Now, does the illusion immediately... Oh, it would. It would immediately go off. I put it in my box, and I'm going to put it in one of the hidden compartments of the box.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be the rain on the parade, even though we're getting rained on currently as we parade.
No pun intended.
But
This fit on a horse.
They don't seem to care about whatever makeup you put on. She knew exactly who she was beelining for.
That's true.
That vampire was like right for her, didn't even hesitate.
That's true,
So
but
I don't know.
but she
I just
was
don't
a
want you to waste your time on makeup.
she is a that was a vampire, so she maybe had different. The disguise really protects her more from the normal people, from the people who might like guards or burgomasters or bounty hunters, people who shouldn't know
I feel like we'd have
who
more
she
advantage
is.
with her being her with those kind of people.
You what?
I feel like we'd have more advantage with her looking like her with important people because she was a higher up.
That's true.
Yeah, but in a different village, like, how much weight does that hold?
It doesn't matter. Like, it's
More
fine
than
that she's
me.
got it on. I just don't know if we need to necessarily expend resources to continue. If you know what I mean, if they can see right through whatever might be applied. But it doesn't hurt me to put makeup on her. So
Irina, how
I'm just
do you
saying.
feel about it? Would you rather look like you always, or increase the chances of you blending in?
that was
I
my
would
question.
prefer to just be who I am, is what she's going to say.
All right.
Slay, queen.
Unless it gets more
I
dire,
don't know.
we will let's pursue that path. Makes me a little on edge, but that's my nature. Always up for
Maybe it would be
stage.
better for all of us. Maybe it would be better for all of us to look like her instead of her.
I was actually just thinking that, but I don't think any of us match her in the slightest.
Well, I don't know about that, friends. And I cast disguise self, and I immediately look like everything she is.
Which was the real Irina.
The devil has made his appearance.
We're gonna cut the baby in half and see who cries first.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll do a full impression of Irina. Just like everything I've been watching, everything I've been taking in, everything I've been interacting with over the last 4 days.
You're being so pissed off.
Yeah.
You mean he could do that the entire time?
Mhm.
Rhodes aggress.
He's down to tricks.
Enough of these motherfucking
As much as I would love to see it happen, no.
Yeah.
I would say you guys are going to travel till getting towards nightfall to where you could set up camp. This is
Yeah.
going to be like one of your...
How far?
And we were targeting the windmill, right? Like just outside the windmill to investigate it, right?
You would have got further than the token indicate.
Okay.
I just have been enjoying the roleplay so much.
I'm so sorry. Everyone reimmerse. Go back under.
I would say you probably get right about here, halfway between where Old Bone Grinder is and just kind of out of the kind of small pocket of forested or dense forested area.
What did we decide, friends?
Ismark, do you have a sense of how much, like if we rested here, could we make it to Valaki in a day's travel, do you think?
If we pushed hard tomorrow, we could probably make it there by nightfall tomorrow.
Would you say that the old bone grinder is a place for us to perhaps not get fucking soaked and sick?
I mean, we can take our chances with the bone grinder if you'd like. I've just heard some ominous stories of creatures or things using it as shelter for themselves, so to say.
That means it's
Somebody considers us ominous creatures, so...
Nice. Nice. We could at least investigate it, and if not, push on and sleep in tents.
Yeah.
What do we think, friends?
You could investigate it.
What could it hurt?
Celeste, you are so good at investigation. We could try to tackle it together?
Well, are we going?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going.
To the bone grinder?
Yeah.
To the bone grinder!
Okay.
Who said I was good at investigation?
So
I've just
you guys are
noticed
gonna
you're really good at it.
So you're gonna push to go towards the bone grinder, just making sure I'm clear, right?
That'd be an additional, 4 hours or something?
And it's gonna be probably a little bit more wear and tear on the wagon and stuff, but
It's like
that's
a
a
half
risk.
mile.
It's
Or
the risk.
It's like a whole mile.
Yeah. It's
If
like
it
it's
were-
probably you're gonna start rolling for exhaustion.
By the time we get there.
It'll add on to your exhaustion.
I don't want to exhaust ourselves, but I do want to give us an advantage towards getting there tomorrow.
Is the bone grinder up on like a hill?
It is. It's a windmill, so it's elevated.
Yeah. It's more adventurous.
At this point, you guys are gonna come to a screeching halt. Like you guys are conversating and everything, and the wagon is gonna come to a halt as probably 25 feet in front of where you are, a large direwolf kind of just like walks into the path, hunkers down, shows his fangs, and it looks aggressive at you.
Abram, is that another one of your friends?
I will show you. You guys can put your tokens
It's fine.
where you would have been.
Well, that looks.
I'm definitely walking right next to Abram's head.
I already established I was like 5 feet in front.
Yeah, I was standing kind of up front. Because of who
Yeah,
I was
but-
conversing with.
Villalobos was
Yeah.
right by the head, but Ben and I were about 5 feet in front.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Yep.
Just roads.
And as Rhodes had said, there must be a pack, right? That is when each one of you will begin to notice one at a time. They kind of emerge. A second, a third, and a fourth from behind.
Oh.
They look like drowned rats.
They are not. They are direwolves.
Okay. Well, friends.
Ruffles is agitated, and the wagon backs up. Ismark tries to steady the wagon.
Well, this is going to spend my last dice. The one who arrived up front, I'm going to make one quick insight check before I do what I'm about to do, which is so stupid.
Sure.
But with the one in front, did that appear to be the alpha? That's the insight check that I
That's a... Yeah, you don't even need to insight check it. Yes,
Okay.
it was definitely the alpha.
I'm going to spend my last, since we've discovered this power, I'm going to spend my last psionic dice, and I'm going to connect to this lovely little wolf up front and be like, excuse me, proud leader. We mean you no harm, and we prefer no scrape. Let us go our separate ways without any ill intent, and I promise you that I could perhaps owe you a favor at a later time. And I will, as I do that, I will actually take a couple steps forward. Just inherently. Which is...
Ow.
I'm gonna try to talk us out of this, if that's okay. I don't want to get fucked.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion.
16. 11 plus 5.
Okay. There's a brief moment where you feel as if your words have found perch on the alpha, but then you realize this is just a direwolf, and its intent is it's going to start stepping forward, and the others follow suit.
All right,
Just
guys,
to harm you.
we've got to kill these direwolves, and I'm gonna take.
So let's roll an initiative.
Oh, damn it!
I'll give Ismark advantage on initiative.
Oh, okay.
It's the only one I can reach.
I will go ahead and use my emboldening bond, and I will put it on Celeste and Nightly. That gives you blast if you're within 30 feet of me.
Which is
A D4 to add to attack roll ability checks and saving throws. So you can add a D4 every time as long as you're within 30 feet of me for 10 minutes.
Nally, what do you have on your initiative?
19.
Ben.
20. 16 plus 4.
And I am really on your twice.
Yeah, it's still 19 if I can go twice.
Rose.
15.
it's not a speed potion.
Yeah.
Celeste.
Actually, secretly a 15 level fighter. I am going to action surge the shit out of these guys. Surge. Wow, look at those.
Okay,
That's
so
good, and I'm still
Am I up
on.
there?
up where?
I will go to initiative.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, I guess I did not.
I'm just not participating.
You
That's
just
fine.
gave her a random number.
I'll sit down and pray. Y'all got this right. Let me know if you need heal up.
What was your initiative? I'm sorry.
11.
Yeah.
Cleric number.
Now we're all there. Got it. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna go with Ben first.
All
not
right.
Ismark.
So literally, as I say, we need to kill these fuckers. I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, kind of like a run and slide underneath it. I'm going to take a bonus action hide behind Ruffles and Ismark and everybody who's in that corner. Which is a 20, 15 plus 8 is 23. Is that right? Is that my stealth? Yeah, 8 plus
Yes.
15, 23. And then I'm going to pop up and launch a psychic dagger up at this guy, the one up in the corner. I don't know if you guys
Okay.
can see me pinging it. Ping everyone.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha.
With the intention of hitting a sneak attack. 15 is the attack roll.
Hits.
It's sneak attack or no?
And it will be a sneak attack, yeah.
5, 10, 14 plus 6, 20. 20 points of psychic damage to the wolf on the hill.
It is going to cry out in pain. It will crumple down. It is still alive, but it was hurt really badly.
Ooh, love to hear it. Like bleeding from the nose and ears and eyes. Love it.
Sure, yeah.
Psychic damage, baby.
Very, very descriptive. Is that all you got?
That's all I got. That's my turn.
Okay. Ismark is going to wrap the reins around his left hand. He'll reach and pull forth I'm pretty sure he has a hand crossbow.
Oh, nice.
He has a heavy crossbow. And then he is going to, as the reins are wrapped around, he'll use the heavy crossbow and is going to fire at the same target in which you threw the psychic dagger.
Cool.
So let's see what you can do.
Stay within your.
I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
But I'm last, so.
You're not last.
That is not going to hit. So the bolt flies wide. We'll start the process of a reload.
So close,
And then
Ismark.
his
So
turn.
close.
It'll be Niley's turn.
Oh.
No pressure.
Yeah. Okay, well. I'm just gonna move up to this front one. I'm gonna try to hit him.
Mouse
You're
lady.
moving. I know.
Nope.
You're moving all the way up.
Yeah. That was a mistake. Yeah. I did not hit.
Your commitment to those dice are amazing.
Yeah, it rolled so well, like the past 4 times, and I was like, this is fine. She got better. She did not get better. She's damned me.
That's good.
Sorry, we're switching now, officially.
Okay.
Watch, the other ones are about to do me worse.
You've had your chance.
Yeah. No, she rolled a 20 for initiative, a 19, and I was like, those are great numbers.
You wasted them.
I did. I was like, gosh. Yeah, no, that's it. That's all I got.
okay.
I'm a one-trick pony right now.
Okay.
Sorry. I forgot about bonus actions,
So, yeah.
which everyone has for, like, so many levels. Oh, fuck. I could have done something. I'll do it next time. It's fine.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
me every time.
Yeah, literally.
All right. So Irina is
I think
going
I've got advantage
to just take cover in the back to protect herself. I would say she would start trying to find her weapon. I believe it was a rapier. That's what she has.
You could fire at the one in front of me.
And then we're going to go right to Celeste.
Sorry, that wasn't my
Awesome.
She's gonna stand up in the wagon and turn towards the back.
Yep.
Intending to like protect Irina.
Yep.
And seeing the one back here behind the wagon, she's gonna kneel on the seat with her bow and use the Slayer's Spray and fire at it.
And enter D4.
That's the
Would not
attack,
have helped me.
Rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2, so
Nice.
I got a 7.
That was a 4. Just kidding. It's on 4 somewhere.
I love that we do this together.
8 and 7 is 15 plus 3.
18.
18.
It hits. Thanks, Mom.
I'm a
Hey,
math
that
person.
5th grade math.
It really
Done
needs so
so
much
much
down.
Don't get me wrong, I don't calculate, I just memorize.
Cast a 6th level fireball, which is like, I don't know how
3
to
and
count.
3 is 6 plus 4 is 10.
10 points.
Plus damage.
Nice.
Okay. Good. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Rhodes.
Which one did Ben attack?
This one over here.
Yes.
The one up on the hill.
Correct.
Northwest.
We're upside down, so it's all combobulated.
Southeast.
And I attacked
I was gonna say, make it opposite.
If,
I've done my job.
I'm going to run forward to here and shoot a guiding bolt at the one facing Miley.
I appreciate that. I initially thought about doing that and staying back. I got 3
Nah.
spell slots. Paladins don't cast spells.
You cast
They just smite.
You smite.
Literally, that's all we can do.
23 to hit.
It does.
Golly.
Wait, 4, yep.
And this is the one on top of the hill that's been attacked. Correct?
No, the
No.
one in front of me.
Oh. I'm alright.
The alpha.
13 damage.
Oh, it's good. That's good. Anything else?
That's it.
I forgot to say the words. That's why I keep failing on these rolls. I gotta say the words. It's the roll of this dice tray. God, I'm such an idiot.
Oh.
I'll say them next time if I live.
If you live.
Yeah.
So, the dire wolf in front of you, Niley, is going to take its turn first.
Yeah, as it should.
It's going to let out a howl,
Oh.
and then it's going to make its attack.
Here comes more.
Yeah, exactly. We're about to get fucked.
Oh boy. That is a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll barely
Barely hit.
Yeah.
Just with a flesh wound.
Yeah. Chisel to scratch.
Does 8 points of damage, piercing, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I knew it. No. Clickety crack, clackety. I want to fucking stand up. That's a 13.
Oh, you are just able to maintain upright position.
Nice.
Just.
You do have to say the words, guys. I'm sorry, it's been me this whole time.
One from the back is going to rush forward. It leaps into the back of the wagon. The wagon groans and cracks under the weight of this thing.
Fuck.
And is going to attempt to bite Irina.
That's counterproductive to what you want to do, sir.
And is going to get Irina. And is going to deal 5 plus 3, 4, 8. Takes 8 points of damage, and she's looking really rough.
Fuck.
Yikers. Wish there was a cleric nearby.
Can you do
She
anything?
is slowly being kind of like in the jaws. She's being kind of pulled or drug. She does not fall prone. She's keeping herself upright.
This was a strong
The
people
dire wolf on the cliff is going to leap down effortlessly and is going to go right towards Ruffles.
do. Ow!
And is going to miss Ruffles.
He doesn't need no stinking armor.
No, he does not.
Okay, one that is above Ben is going to leap down directly in front of Rhodes. And is going to have a, I think it's going to close, 18. Oh, and you avoid it. The shield will shield it away, doing its job. And I want to see, we are so far good. Okay, so that'll end their turn. That'll be all they do. It'll bring us to Filova.
Yeah, the situation got a lot more dire than I expected. No pun intended.
Ba-doom.
I will.
Sorry to rain on your parade.
Oh boy.
And it's rainy. Guys, I'd prefer to fight Strahd right now. Come on. Unless he makes puns, and then I'm not down for that.
Let's do a level 1 guiding bolt on the old wagon doggo.
Okay.
Let's see here. Guiding bolt. 13.
No, and this is.
Okay.
Damn,
Well, I'm trying.
You hit the tree, so anybody attacking the tree has advantage.
Advantage on tree.
Now the druids are gonna come here.
Right? Oh god, here we go. And then, as a bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Irina. Level 1 Healing Word. If she's willing.
Yeah.
It is 6 points of damage. Or 6 points of other.
6 points of damage.
6 points of undamage.
The
Undamaged.
opposite of damage.
I'm going to hurt you and then heal you. Yeah,
I'm going
it
to
works.
heal you with pain.
Good.
And yeah. Can I move through this space? Wait, no, because I'll take opportunity. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Did you just get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, yep, I still want to move right here.
Are we round 2 or
Can
round
somebody-
2?
Can you
That's
move
you.
me right here?
No, you took a shot on the bench.
Are we in round 1 still?
We're still, yeah, this is the end of round 1.
Here?
Yeah.
Yep, that should give me enough you don't move farther away.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
I was figuring out how to get within that square for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that should give me enough. That should be 30 feet
Yeah.
for Nightly as well. And that's it.
That'll bring us to Ben.
Great. When the moment Arena gets sort of bitten down on, you're going to hear a no! And he's just going to take off towards the wolf. And his first action is, if you'll allow it, to kind of basically just do like a flying like kickflip to kind of shove the wolf away from Irina. So basically doing a push action with his feet.
Don't forget the wolf has a hold of her.
I thought she was.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
wolf
she.
had a
I
hold
thought
of
she
her
was
arm.
hold. I thought he was. She had broken free. Like it wasn't a successful grapple. She was still upright.
Correct. It worked.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I thought you said he was starting to pull her like it had a hold of
He
her.
did, like he was going to try to knock her down. So, yes, we're all on the same page. Yes, you can do that. You can make a. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Amazing. So I've tried.
This will count as an. This will count as an unarmed strike. So give me your damage for your unarmed strike.
Okay. I think it's just garbage. 1. It's 1.
We had
One's
two
better than
rounds.
none.
We attacked twice, didn't we?
No. This will be
Missed
my
one.
second time. No, I'm a one-trick pony. I hit once.
It is
For
going.
now.
It is going to move, but I gave it a strength saving throw. It stands really firm.
Okay.
So you are on the wagon with it. So it like slams up against the side of the wagon, which causes the wagon to rock and shift.
Okay.
But now you, the wolf, and Irina are on the back.
I can't really place my token underneath it. I'm gonna try to like
No, you can just put it. Yeah, perfect.
right here.
That's fine.
Um,
Yeah, perfect.
and then I will just I will bonus action attack with the psychic dagger right underneath his chin. I'm basically trying to wedge myself between Irina and the wolf.
Okay.
That is 16 to hit,
That will hit.
and it is 8 points of damage. Is that right?
That's good.
Yeah, 8 points of damage. And then it's my turn.
Okay. Ismark is up. He is going to toss down the crossbow. He draws forth his longsword that he has, and he is immediately going to. Oh, it's very crowded back there. He'll disengage. He'll hop down from the wagon for half his speed. He's going to go 5, 10, 15. He's going to run up to this one here that he had shot at, and he's going to try to help Fialova with that one.
Aw, thanks.
Ignores his
Definitely
sister. Totally
Well,
cool for
there's,
Fialo.
there's two people there.
Oh, I know. I'm teasing.
And the wagon. Okay. 24 to hit. Yeah, you wish.
Yeah, I do actually. Thanks for noticing.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be great.
There's a whopping 6 points of damage.
Better than I did.
It's going after the one up there. This one.
Yeah.
That is going to end his turn. It'll bring us to Niley.
I am gonna do one of my channel divinities, a vow of enmity.
Admitted.
Yeah,
And
thanks,
enmity.
guys. Which is I can choose a creature I can see within 10 feet of me, and I gain advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute, or until it falls unconscious, or at 0 HP. So, I am doing
Sounds
that.
helpful.
You would have already had advantage because I shot it with a guiding bolt.
Oh,
If you don't want to burn your channel divinity. Sorry, I should have said that.
no, but it still keeps going because I'm not gonna drop this thing with one hit, so I'll do it anyways just to have it up. And cool. I forgot to say it. Clickety clackety, I rolled 2 tackety. I told you. That's a 22 to hit.
It does.
Cool. I'm also gonna throw a smite onto that.
Paladin
I'm not
being
gonna-
a paladin. All
I'm not gonna
right.
kill him on the first try or anything.
I'm gonna do a
Level 19 smite.
yeah, sure.
Smite have kissed my ass.
Yeah, I'm really not about it. I'm gonna do a searing smite, which is an extra d6 of Fire damage.
Smiley damage.
Dire wolves back on the menu,
Fucking roll
boys.
6s. No. It's so... 2... So... Math is not my strong suit. 11 points, and then the Searing Smite only did 1. So, 12 points altogether.
Okay. Hurts it. Whimpers. Yelps. Now looks angry, as it has got a big gash
I don't like hurting
that was
animals.
smoldering from the Searing Smite.
Oops.
Okay.
Oops, my bad.
Every time we get into combat, I fucking suck, guys.
Alright, so Irina is going to
Katie
take
somehow
that
cursed me.
rapier that she has,
Listen, Katie somehow cursed me for combat.
and she swings with the rapier but misses the target in the back.
Because she didn't say the words.
Clickety clackety.
I rolled to
I'm not
attack.
doing it. Celeste, you're up.
Knock me another arrow. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the one that's on the wagon.
Yep.
The wolf on the wagon.
I got you.
So I've got Hunter's Mark and
Green dot, hunter.
the Slayer's Prey.
Excellent. Now you just have to hit.
And I still get the bless.
D4. Yes.
Oh, I forgot to have the D4 onto it.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blood.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr. Not. Just kidding, guys.
So
Smarls
nat
Jr.
29
Nice.
to hit.
Yeah, so that's doubled every one of those
Oh
dice.
my god.
That's right.
This thing was probably already almost dead.
No.
It is almost dead now.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go?
Stop! Party in the USA.
7.
Yep.
Plus 6.
13.
No. Sorry. Plus 6.
Yeah.
19.
Plus 2.
21.
Plus 6.
27.
Plus 1.
28.
Plus 3.
31.
That one. Yeah, I was like,
I
that
can
one.
remember, I can remember the last
Obliterated.
one you guys-
How does Celeste take down?
3 eyeball with arrow.
So as it's getting ready to lunge at Ben,
Oh,
You-
I should've let it go.
you immediately fire the arrow, and it's going to go into the eye and out the other eye. So it goes sideways and just straight through. And it's going to like collapse on top of you, and you'll have to like shove it so that you're not pinned by it, Ben.
Totally
You
fine.
got a little viscera and gore on you.
I'll look back and I'll go, thank you, darling.
No problem.
Rhodes.
I prefer to have that problem.
Okay.
I will-
Is that a good thing?
They're coming at you next.
I will do a first level inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm gonna be a copycatter.
23.
No, it hits.
Uh, 19 damage.
Wow, good job.
Sizzle, sizzle.
It is going to yelp in pain and agony. It kind of moves away, trying to shake it off. It's still alive. Definitely hurt. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So this alpha
Yeah.
gonna move here because he's within the vicinity. It's gonna give him pack tactics.
I love that. I love that feature.
So it now has advantage.
Yeah.
Dodge, duck, dip, dab, dodge.
Yeah, I wish.
That's gonna be 23 to hit.
Still just a barely.
Oh, grazing.
Just barely hits.
That is 8 points of damage on a bite, and I need another.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I am officially bloodied though. Clickety clackety, fucking stand up. I fall down. That's a nat one.
You are knocked prone.
We're doing great.
Finally!
We're doing really
the
good.
the next direwolf is going to go right after Rhodes after dealing that, and that is only going to be a 17, so that's going to miss. I'm assuming. Rhodes.
Rhodes.
Seven-
Sorry.
17?
Yes, that misses. Sorry.
Okay. That one is going to shift there. Ismark is going to swing and actually hits. Attack of opportunity. Deals a whopping 4
I
points.
wish I had an area effect.
But that's good
I wish
because
I
it
had
is
my
limping along. But as it comes back around, it's going to have pack tactic. It's going to attack Philip. That's a nat 20.
Me?
Yeah.
Miss.
Okay.
Miss.
It's barely hitting.
Nat 20, like, whatever.
And who is she?
Does 18 points of damage.
Oh! God!
And it'll be Philova's turn.
As I bleed to death.
Yeah.
Oh, you also need to make a strength saving throw to see if you get knocked prone or not.
Bless myself. Nope. I'm prone.
And you are knocked to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Can I still take an action from the ground? Or do I have to, like...
You can, it'd be a disadvantage.
I'm just gonna reach up and grab him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds. Would
Okay.
that be a disadvantage?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna be casting a second level now that I'm a little bit pissed off.
I was thinking about taking a level of Barbarian just because I think it would fit the character.
Okay, so... Yeah, I reach up to his legs and I'm just like, you son of a bitch.
I just need Nightly to progress.
Natural
and get more
20.
pissed off.
Well done. It misses though. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Turnabout is fair play.
We almost rioted.
Flip
My
my
heart
table
will
over.
hurt.
This game is bullshit.
Okay, first 2, that's 6 points, and then second 2... Oh, just kidding, you guys. I was rolling d6, and those are definitely d10s. Scratch that.
I think Eric would take the D6s.
Right, I'm sure you would. Okay, 12. Plus 7 is 19. Plus 16, 35.
How do you want to do it?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, well, he just knocked me down, and so I'm just gonna, like, grab his legs.
Oh my god.
What was that?
It might
I
have been
have
the
no
wheel
idea.
again.
The chair. The chair leg.
And-
Katie.
I have extra.
What?
I bought extra.
Katie did this?
Yeah. And I grab his legs, and I,
But she's trying to
without
scoot
knowing my
forward.
own strength, I'm just like, rip his legs off, and as soon as he bleeds to death from that inflict, like,
Sure.
I'm just like, oh, oops.
Like tear of like
God.
tissue paper? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, I rolled a natural 20, so I'm just
That's
like,
Oh
fair.
my god.
and I'm very mad because he just knocked me over and hurt me.
Right?
Oh.
Ismark's like, oh my.
I'll just throw him behind me, and then
Oh.
I'll do one of those, attempt to do one of those, like, kick-ups. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? But
I
I'm
know
not
what you
gonna
mean.
move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and hike up with my heavy armor on.
No.
And then just,
Ben, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna look at Irene and be like, "You all right?"
I'm fine. Now deal with him.
Great.
That's what she'll say.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
the
right.
rest of us are not fine, Ben.
Stop
Thank
simping.
you for asking.
Stop simping, Ben.
My back has been to you guys. Whatever, it's fine. I'm about to come kill a guy.
You definitely
six
heard the
seconds.
I'm gonna
screaming.
slide off.
I ripped our
I'm gonna
fucking
slide off the back.
legs off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action stealth, and then swing up towards Ruffles, and he's gonna be my cover. My stealth is 26.
Yep.
And I'm gonna target Niles, the alpha.
No, guys, don't worry. I got it.
Got it?
18 is the attack roll.
That hits.
Okay. Sneak attack.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You did it.
6, 5, 2. So 11, 6, 5, 11, 2, 13 plus 6 is 19.
Okay. How do you want that?
I
weapon?
want his head to explode.
I did.
I want his whole skull to just like
Yep.
like
As you are just covered in coated.
Yeah.
yeah, like
And
we're
brain.
talking the knitting needle goes right into the back of the skull and it just
Thank you
There you
so
go.
much. I did say I wanted this problem earlier.
You alright, Niley?
Oh, I hate this horse. I hate this fucking place.
And that ends my
Is
turn.
that all you got?
That ends my turn.
Okay. Ismark is going to charge as he screams, and he's going right after this one. He will swing two-handed with his longsword. Oh, yeah, he hits.
His first hit.
Ismark.
His first one.
No.
Nope, second
No,
one. He
second.
hit it. Attack of opportunity too.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. Double checking his D10 two-handed. So he does 9 points of damage to Wolf. Oh, it is going to yelp. And it kind of crumples and staggers, slowly picking itself back up.
Oh, shit.
And it'll be Nylee's turn.
Yeah, I'll just move into. Would we consider that flanking?
Yeah, if you can get there. So half
Just
half
roll
a
over?
sprint stand and
Yeah.
then just
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Clickety clackety. Yeah, roll to attack me.
That's D4.
Nat 20 plus 5 is 25 to hit.
It does.
Yeah. How rough does it look?
Like pretty rough. It's in single digits.
Oh, okay. I'll trust this then. I won't throw a smite on it.
Famous last words.
I
know.
know. Should I?
And morphs into Strahd himself as soon as he's dead. No.
Right, you don't get to.
Oh yeah, that's right. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9. I double the dice or do I roll twice?
I double the dice.
Okay,
So roll again, not double the number.
Okay.
Roll double amount rolled.
That was better. So that's 6 plus 4 is 10.
19 points total.
Yeah, you crushed it.
Plus whatever your thing is.
Crushed it. How do you want to do it?
Yeah, just a loud scream. I'm so pissed off right now. And yeah, I'll just like cleave its head, just like right off, or like cut it in half wherever I'm at.
You
just,
were definitely successful in doing so.
Yeah.
By its,
I'm just
by its
so
butthole
mad.
is what you're by.
Yeah, it's cool. Done.
Okay.
Sorry
Well,
for anyone standing in front of the blood spray.
the air clears. Everybody's adrenaline kind of calms down, kind of taking everything in. What do you guys want to do?
Dude,
Find
those
it-
legs ripped off way easier than I thought they would.
That's so gross.
This like cliffside here, is it like a sheer cliff
Like
face,
arrows.
like sheer down, or is there like a overhang?
Those are sheer.
So they're straight.
Yep. There is some old ruins up here. You might be able to set up as some sort of shelter or camp.
Yeah.
And our
Try to
wagon is
set up-
destroyed, correct?
It's not destroyed. It's been damaged.
Okay.
So it took some damage with all that, but it's still functional. Depending on how much more it takes will be if it's destroyed or not.
Okay.
So it's got a little bit of life left in it.
Okay.
If you push it too hard, it may break a lot easier than it would have. So if you try to push yourself to the old bone grinder, super
It'll probably
fast,
break. Yeah.
potentially.
No, but you said there were some ruins.
There are some old kind of stone ruins up there, top of the hill.
Should we give?
Let's go
Yeah,
there.
should we give that a chance?
Like as slow as possible.
Like, there's enough walls and stone and stuff where you guys could either throw like a tent just over top to make like a tarp if you wanted to, or something like that.
Yeah.
However you wanted to do it.
As we
I cast healing word and give you 8.
How does
I also am going to do.
how does Irina look,
Ooh, 6.
like damage wise?
She's better thanks to Fialova.
Okay.
I will go ahead and do 6 creatures, so whoever's damaged can take 20 points of health from my prayer of healing.
Oh, cool.
I am.
So it's
Actually
6
good.
people, so
I'm not
I need
damaged.
it. Okay, Irina,
I do not.
you,
Yeah, I was.
1,
Rhodes
2.
healed me better, but if I take that, I'm at full health.
Okay, and then does Mark need it?
I don't think Ismark.
I need it, so that's
Yeah,
less than
you're good.
6.
He's fine. He'll say you need it.
Yep, so that's it. Sorry
Yeah.
guys. Yep, let's check this out. I was thinking about the lighthouse, but we might need to just hedge our bets and go ahead and hunker down.
I think for right now,
Is that
getting some rest.
everybody
might be
committed
good
to
for
that?
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna say Ismark will pull the wagon to the top. Get all the tokens lined up here. Park it in there skillfully because he could drive.
Nice.
Because he can drive.
He's
Right.
actually going
Amazing.
to put Ruffles here underneath some
Okay.
shelter on a loose tie so that it can easily be kind of like.
In the rain.
No, there's tree underneath there
Trees.
if you wanted to. You guys can move your own tokens. Sorry, I grabbed Phil over there. Ismark's coming here.
And bone grinders to our left. Is that right? Left of the map.
Bone grinder would be further down the pathway. There is. It looks like an old stone cottage. You're going to see that there's still a fireplace in there.
Oh.
So after you guys kind of set up some sort of like tarp situation with tents and supplies, you will be able to utilize the fireplace to provide warmth. It still functions.
Yeah, I'll go get firewood while you guys are setting stuff up.
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
It's gonna go forward.
And then while he's doing that, what does everybody else want to do?
Oh, that's not bad. 17.
That's good.
Is there is the mist up here at all?
It's pocketed. It's not dense.
Sure.
It's pocketed.
So we're not like what we've been walking through, right?
Right.
What we've been walking through has been cleared except for 20 feet behind us, 20 feet
So
around
I'm
us.
glad you brought that up. So here's how this plays out, and you guys can use this however you want to use it. So what you will notice is anybody who was near Irina when you came to the top of the hill, you were fine. Anybody who was not near Irina would have felt the threat of this fog encroaching in on them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did Ben just walk out in the woods?
By himself.
He did.
Into the
He did.
mist?
He did.
Yeah.
He walked out into the woods, and he's in the mist grabbing things, but I want to get what you guys do before I murder him.
Slid it right on in there.
Honestly, I've had a rough
That's how I do
day.
it.
If Irina is the safest person to sit by, then I'm just gonna take a minute. Probably whatever she's doing would assist in that, or try to clean all the whatever off my face.
Sure.
I'm probably hanging out by, within earshot of Avro, my new best friend.
Okay.
And I assume that maybe you'll probably pop around at some point. Maybe I'll just, pray to my god while they pray to their god, kind of thing.
Sure.
I'm just standing there on the pathway, just trying to listen for other wolves. So,
Okay, go give me a perception.
That's how you win. You throw them hard.
Yeah, it was aggressive.
12.
Okay. It is quiet. You don't hear any signs of dire wolves or anything. The only thing you will hear is ambient rain and thunder, occasional flash of lightning. Ben has went to go get firewood. Ben, the fog had, before you realize it, you thought, oh, great, a nice piece of dry wood. The fog would have waved around you quickly because of the way the party moved.
Cool.
Where now you find yourself, when you stand back up grabbing some wood, you're like, oh boy, you're in the middle of this fog. You're going to look further, in a southern direction away from where the campsite would be.
Yeah.
And you are going to see the ominous kind of look of this medium-sized creature. Large kind of horns and almost like a skull-like mask, very familiar to what you encountered a day or so ago.
Similar to the druid?
Very much so.
I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna whisper underneath my breath. I'm gonna whisper. Grandmama, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but just a touch of protection would be lovely. And the second thing I'm gonna do is while I'm holding the bundle, I'm gonna take the druid's focus, the first one that I stripped from the body, and I'm gonna lay it around my neck, so it kind of sits on my chest, and I'm just gonna nod at him.
Okay. As you go to do that, you feel restraint as you hear whispers say, "We have you," and you look to each side, and there's these forms that are grabbing your arms to prevent you from keep doing that. And then as you look to the left and right, and you look forward, that druid figure is directly in your face, and that's where we'll end this episode.
Why is it always Ben?
Come on, Ben!
I'm just trying to be helpful. I wanted us to be warm.
Thank everybody with much love. I can do it. Yeah, look at there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Give us those thumbs up. Yep. Nope, one thumb
Fireworks?
up. We got fireworks. Yeah.
There we go.
TikTok.
Rock on. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. I love
my
this.
God.
I love this.
All of the
Thank you
services.
all. Please
Thanks,
subscribe.
everybody.
Please follow us. It's been so much fun. Until next time, keep
Yay.
grinning.
Hashtag Team Dust.